Have you heard the bad news? All have sinned and fall short of the glory of God, and the wages of sin is death. But have you heard the good news? God demonstrates his own love toward us in this, that while we were still sinners, Christ died for us. God so loved the world that he gave his only begotten Son, that whosoever believes in him shall not perish, but have everlasting life. Want to know more about life and hope? Call or text 605-858-3107.
Would you buy your insurance from a cartoon character?
What's up, Doc?
Cartoons are good for a laugh, but when you're in an accident or you need your home covered and need help, it's no laughing matter. That's why you need a real person, like Lance at Van Z Insurance Associates. It's not just simple insurance either. Lance has you covered with home, life, auto, and business. Van Z Insurance is your place to call. Stop by today or give Lance a call at 605-393-2399.
Out here, you learn that to keep growing, you have to keep changing. CHS and the farmers and ranchers we serve know all about change, because together we've changed agriculture. That's why we're the largest farmer-owned cooperative in the country. So farmers own the system they count on, with advantages at every step. From innovative tools that help crops grow, to grain processing expertise, to energy solutions, we create connections to empower agriculture. Learn more at chsinc.com.
When life gets hard and our thoughts get too much to bear, finding the resiliency within us can help us find healing. The 988 Suicide and Crisis Lifeline provides 24/7 free support for anyone in suicidal distress or emotional crisis. All texts and calls are anonymous and connect you to local resources that uphold cultural values and pave the way to healing. Find the strength within you. Find the strength within our culture. Reach out if you need help today.
This is what matters. This is beyond X's and O's. This is the difference mutual respect makes. This is what character looks like. This is what defines us in South Dakota. This is sportsmanship. School sports, it's not the outcome that matters most, but the way the games are played. This message presented by the South Dakota High School Activities Association and the South Dakota Interscholastic Athletic Administrators Association.
Tom Anderson back with you on GoCobblersLive.com, part of the LiveTicket.tv network. Game one in the books, and what started off to be a promising night for Rapid City Central. Girls, they jumped out to a 5-0 lead. They dropped their game to Brookings 51-27. Here in game number two with the boys, the Brookings Bobcats come in the same boat as Rapid City Central girls, looking for their first win of the season. They are 0-8. Their last game they played Huron for the second time this year. They lost that game 52-38. In the second game of the year, they lost to Huron 65-60. The previous couple of games, they lost to Mitchell 59-33, and then they got hammered by Brandon Valley 59-19. They have been kind of up and down offensively. They've had 45, 60, 56, 38, 56, and then that 19-point game. Their last three games, 19, 33, and 38. Mike McCarty in his second year as head coach of the Bobcats, trying to get the program righted. They were 2-18 last year, McCarty's first year, but that was coming off two seasons where they were 3-17 and 1-18. So the Bobcats have a ways to go. I watched a little bit of their game against Huron on YouTube, and they've had some problems with turnovers early in the game. So we'll see how they do tonight here against Rapid City Central. The Cobblers under Coach TJ Hay are 3-5 on the season. They won their last game here against Sturgis 58-35. They've won now 2 out of their last 3 as they split games the previous weekend at home against Sioux Falls Jefferson. That was a win, 57-46. Then they lost to Sioux Falls Roosevelt Next game up, actually for the Cobblers after tonight, will be tomorrow against Watertown. Then they'll be at home Thursday against Spearfish before taking on Rapid City Stevens next Saturday out at Carroll Hire Gymnasium. For the Cobblers, their bright spot offensively has been Gilbert White. He had 26 points in the win against Sturgis. Junior Allen has picked up his offense a little bit as well, as he was in double digits with 11. Taking a look at the polls in boys AA at Sioux Falls Lincoln at 8-0, followed by Brandon Valley, Harrisburg Mitchell, and Sioux Falls O'Gorman. In Class A, Sioux Falls Christian, after coming up with a big win against Rapid City Christian last week, they sit atop at 8-0, followed by Hamlin, Rapid City Christian at number 3, Lennox at 4, and West Central at number 5. In Class B, it is Castlewood, Del Rapid St. Mary's, Viber Curley, Loyola Frederickson, and Wessington Springs. Had I looked ahead, I might have planned differently for tomorrow. The Hanson Classic at the Corn Palace looks like it is filled with great matchups. Hot Springs will be playing... Oh, let's see. No, that is a different one. That is a shootout. St. Thomas More and Dakota Valley play at the Hanson Classic tomorrow. Rapid City Christian takes on number 2 Hamlin. So they play number 1 Sioux Falls Christian on the road last week, and they get Hamlin at the Corn Palace this week. In between times, they've a little rest and recovery. Had a big win though over St. Thomas More last week. Also at the Corn Palace, it is Castlewood against Viber Curley. That is number 1 against number 3. Lennox and Clark Willow Lake. Lennox number 4 in Class A. And Hanson against Loyola Fredericks. And that is the number 4 team in Class B. We're going to turn it to the PA announcer to get the lineups. We'll be back with the tip-off of game number 2 from Howard Nas on GoCobblersLive.com.
Ladies and gentlemen, please direct your attention to the video board for a special announcement from the South Dakota.
How do we solve our patients' hard-to-solve medical problems? Our doctors and specialists collaborate, sharing their vast knowledge and Mayo Clinic's unique expertise. It's this working together that helps solve our patients' hard-to-solve medical problems. Monument Health, proud member of the Mayo Clinic Care Network.
Shop the area's best selection of pre-owned Hondas and Honda Certified Pre-Owned at Danny Manholt Rushmore Honda. Get financing as low as 0.99% APR on certified pre-owned Civics, CRVs, HRVs, and Passports. 0.99. Plus, shop a lot full of used cars, trucks, and sport utilities, including a great selection of all-wheel drive and 4x4 trucks and SUVs. Virtually any make or model, imports and domestics. See us at Danny Manholt Rushmore Honda or RushmoreHonda.com.
Great news. I just got the State Farm Personal Price Plan on our home and auto insurance.
You told our agent about my thing for romance novels?
No, you don't have to get that personal. Our agent just helped me choose affordable options to create a personalized price just for us.
Oh, sweet. Then you won't believe the love triangle Jen is in now.
Contact me, State Farm agent Scott Carlson, to create your personal price plan today.
Prices vary by state. Options selected by customer. Availability and eligibility may vary.
The innocence of youth. Is there anything any better? But soon they'll be in high school and facing all the same challenges you faced. How to make friends, how to fit in, how to be cool. We want our children to have everything they'll need to live fulfilling and productive lives. Make sure the kids in your family are among the more than 57,000 participants here in South Dakota who take part in high school sports or activities.
Advertising.
All right, we're ready to get things tipped off. The Cobblers moving left to right in their white uniforms with grayish numbers. Brookings in their black uniforms trimmed in red. Cobblers going to have some height to deal with here. 6'2", 6'2", 6'2", and 6 foot. Where'd I just lose? 6'5". It'll be Duran jumping center against Tetzlaff and is controlled by the Bobcats. Kaler with the basketball out top against Allen. Cobblers go man-to-man, left side. Brody McCarty looks underneath, and Gilbert White comes around with the steal. Throw it ahead to Junior Allen, left side, lays it up, and in.
Junior Allen.
Cobblers off the steal by White. Feed to Allen, take a 2-0 lead. Allen will pick up Kaler, work it to the left side. Now underneath the big guy, Tetzlaff took a step, no call, and gets the bucket to go. Allen will trot the ball over the timeline, tied at 2 apiece. To Gilbert White, top of the key, trying to find some room, steps through, high off the glass, it's good. Gilbert White takes a lot of punishment, spends a lot of time on the ground as he aggressively goes to the basket. Doesn't get a lot of calls. Ball out top. That is Hunteber. He had 9 points in the loss to Huron. Good balanced scoring by Brookings. 9 for Hunteber, 9 for McCarty, 6 for Kaler, 8 for Jace Bauer, and 9 for Tetzlaff. On the drive, losing the ball and out of bounds. There's Kaler. We talked about the early turnovers against Huron, and they turn it over there for the second time. Cobblers lead at 4-2. Baskets by Allen and White, their 2 leading scorers. They had Sean Smith in the starting lineup, but it's actually Preston Yellow. And it's going to be a travel as Benbow made his way to the basket. Bounced off a couple of black jerseys, and the turnover by the Cobblers gives the ball back to the Bobcats to trail at 4-2. Allen will pick up Kaler full court. Kaler blows by Allen. Allen catches up in the front court. Now they'll back it out between the circles, come left side. That is McCarty who will drop in the 3.
Brody McCarty.
And that puts Brookings up by 1 now, 5-4. Junior Allen tries to drive, gets tied up, and it will be a jump ball. On the held ball, it'll be Cobbler basketball. The officials, by the way, Brandon Kemp, Nick Gottlieb, and Alan Schmaltz. Veteran crew. Allen gets the ball into Benbow. Ball knocked away and into the hands of Tetzlaff. He'll come the other way. And as he goes to the basket, he is fouled. He will not in the act of shooting, so it will be baseline left.
His first team foul.
McCarty to bring it in for Brookings. Wanted Kaler. Kaler went the other way. Ball into Bauer. Underneath Tetzlaff. Left it short. Duran comes up with the rebound for the Cobblers. Gets it off to Allen. 5:40 to go. Opening period. Give the ball to Gilbert White. To the basket. Slices and puts it up and in. Gilbert White Jr. can slice and dice that defense. Brookings is going to have to come up with some help. Allen knocks the ball away, recovered by Kaler. Now in the front court, left elbow jumper. Allen hustling, comes up with the block, and then is fouled in the back court, but I believe that'll be Kaler trying to come around for the steal. Great hustle by Junior Allen. It'll be Kaler. First whistle of the game against Brookings. Number 10, Jude Johnson, has come in. He is a 5'11" junior, and Kaler will sit down. So the Cobblers, a little change in the lineup tonight. Caden Matthew had been starting. Preston Yellow gets the start. Up top, Gilbert White drives left, hits the floor, and it will be a Cobbler basketball. Now they call it a held ball, and it will be Brookings basketball. So again, we talked about the fact he spends a lot of time on the hardwood and doesn't get the calls there. The held ball gives the ball back to Brookings. Cobblers up by 1, 6-5. Johnson works out front against Allen. Looking for somebody, finally finds Tetzlaff out on the left wing, picked up there by Benbow. One dribble back to Tetzloff on the left baseline. McCarty to Johnson underneath Tetzloff. Spins, puts up the 10-foot push shot, gets it to go. He's got a couple of baskets, and Brookings back up on top, 7-6. Junior Allen will work right side to White. Pass it over to Yellow. Swing it back right wing. Allen up top. White takes the three. That one's no good. Haven't seen him hit a lot of threes this year. Drew Johnson with the loose basketball up front to Hunnemer. Ball stripped away from behind by White, but he's going to get called for the reach as Jace Bauer got by him. And that'll be the first whistle against White.
His first. Second team foul of the quarter. Brandon Isler will check into the game.
So Isler will come in. Try to get the ball underneath. Ball off the basket, right into the hands of Bauer. He has the basketball back up top. Left side, Hunnemer. Thought about the elbow jumper. Instead, it's going to be McCarty with the three, rims out. Rebound cleared by Yellow for the Cobblers. Here they come the other way, left to right. At the foul line now, he'll back it out. Hand it off to Junior Allen, left of the circle. Uses the high pick by Isler. Allen got hammered by Tetzloff as he came up with the block. Absolutely smothered Junior Allen, but got a lot of body in there as well. So Tetzloff pick up his first. And that will send Junior Allen to the free throw line. First free throw is attempted by either of the teams. Allen with a basket off a steal by White. The free throw here is good.
Gavin Smith.
We are tied at 7 apiece. Gavin Smith wears number 32 into the Bobcat lineup. A 6-foot junior. May also see Winston Plummer get some time. Not a deep lineup for Coach Mike McCarty. Second free throw, does the iron dance and falls in. So Allen gets a pair, and the Cobblers up 8-7 in a back-and-forth first quarter. Now the Cobblers are going to come out with some full-court pressure. Broken by the Bobcats. Tetzloff underneath, right between Drew Johnson and Gavin Smith. They both look at each other like, I thought you had it. Tetzloff probably had an opportunity for a bucket of his own, but unselfishly gave it up to a couple of open teammates, and on the turnover, number 3 unofficially, the Cobblers with the basketball and an 8-7 lead. Isler steps through, shot no good. Left a little short off the board. Little step by Smith. Cobblers wanted to travel, no call there. McCarty with the runner, won't go. Ball bounces around underneath, off feet, and the last feet to touch it wore a black jersey. That was off of Bauer. Yellow will sit down, and his JV dynamic duo partner, Sean Smith, has come in. The Cobblers have some energy out there with White and Allen and Smith. Duran drives the baseline on the left side. Tetzloff with the bump. Last touch by Tetzloff will be Cobbler basketball, baseline left. Isler and Duran give a little bit of size underneath for the Cobblers. So good balance out there. Get the ball into Isler, to Allen. Drives the baseline. Kick it out top. The three by Duran is good! Julius Duran drops it in from distance. 11-7. The Cobblers up by 4. Drew Johnson on the dribble in the front court. Cobblers have gone to a 1-2-2 or a 3-2 zone. Left side, they forgot somebody. Gavin Smith left wide open. Duran late to react. Cobbler lead back to 1. Allen will hand it off. No, he keeps the ball, goes to the baseline on the left side. Up top to White. Stop in the lane, kick it out to Duran. Right side, 3, rims out, no good. Rebound cleared out by McCarty for the Bobcats. On the dribble in the front court, goes by Smith. Picked up by Allen. Spit it out to Gavin Smith. To Tetzloff. Drew Johnson thought about it. Goes McCarty right side. He'll take the 3 and hit it.
3-point basket, Brody McCarty.
Brody McCarty's got a couple of trays here in the first quarter. It's a 2-point lead now for the Bobcats. 2 minutes to go, opening period. 13-11 on the scoreboard here at Howard Nas. Gilbert White with the ball right of the circle. Goes left side to Allen. Cross court to Duran, right of the circle. in the lane, steps through, shot off the board, too hard. Tetzloff with the rebound, outlet pass. Drew Johnson comes up the near side. They move right to left here in period number 1. McCarty, top of the key. White all over him on the hip. McCarty gets by him, and White's going to get called for the hold.
Number 11,
that'll be his second.
13 foul.
And we will see Winston Plummer, a big 6'7" senior. Tetzloff will sit down. Gavin Smith sits down. Also sitting down is Bauer. Kaler is back in. And we'll catch the other substitute here in a moment. That is Huntemer, who's come back in. Couldn't get the shot to go. Isler with the rebound. Allen throws it ahead. Smith on the attack. Left side leans in. Shot no good. A little too much on it. Huntemer comes up with the rebound. And he is double teamed by Yellow and Smith, the JV dynamic duo. Knocks the ball out of bounds. It will stay with Brookings. So you got 3 speedsters out there in Smith, Yellow, and Junior Allen. As White sat down after picking up foul number 2. Duran and Isler, the other 2. A lot of athletes out there for the Cobblers right now. Underneath, and the steal by Duran. Throws it ahead. Here's Smith. 1-on-3. Takes it to the basket, puts it up with the left hand, and scores it. Sean Smith with the basket. Ties it up at 13 apiece. Up top, pump fake by Kaler. Drives to the basket, knocked to the floor. Let's see what the call is. It's just out of bounds. No, it will be a foul against Cobblers. Isler will pick up the foul. Baseline right. That's a 4th whistle against Cobblers. 54.3 to go here in the first quarter. Foul number 5 puts Brookings at the line. Underneath for Plummer. Can't kiss the glass. Follow-up is good. Winston Plummer scored his first points of the year against Huron in that last game. Gets a couple of them here in the first quarter. Allen will take the shot just inside the 3 line. Left it short. Rebound Johnson. Nobody really went after it like the quarter had come to an end, but there's still 25 seconds to go. Shot clock is off. McCarty with the basketball out near midcourt. Picked up by Smith. Wants to get it to Kaler. He'll dribble it back out between the circles. 15 to go. Kaler spins, goes to the right side. Give it to Johnson up top. Huntemer to McCarty. Underneath Johnson, 10-footer, no good. Here comes Smith looking at the clock the other way. No, that's Yellow. All the way to the basket. Count it. Preston Yellow, heads up play. Looked at the clock, knew he had time with his speed to get to the bucket. Ties it up at 15 apiece. Good first quarter in the books for both teams. We're back to period number 2. Cobbler basketball and Go Cobblers live.
Where to spend your money? Are you reaching the right audience? If you are looking for an effective method that reaches a large fan base at once, then here's your ticket with Live Ticket TV. With over 90 schools in the state of South Dakota, we can help you advertise locally with just your home team or reach the region and state. Plus, a portion of all sales go directly back to the school. Get a hold of Dylan Kessler today and let's get started in building your brand with Live Ticket TV.
Fentanyl is a powerful synthetic opioid, up to 100 times stronger than morphine. Even a tiny amount can be deadly. It's often mixed with other drugs without your knowledge, increasing your risk of overdose. Protect yourself and your loved ones and avoid unknown substances. Stay informed, stay safe, and remember, one pill can kill. For more information on fentanyl prevention, visit your local health resource or speak to a healthcare professional today. This message was brought to you by the Great Plains Tribal Opioid Response, so that the people may live.
Tom Anderson back at Howard Nas Gymnasium. Game 2 tonight between Brookings and Rapid City Central. The Brookings girls won the first game 51-27. The Cobblers tie it up at the buzzer here at the end of the first quarter. We're tied at 15 apiece. Cobblers with the basketball to start the period. Junior Allen to Duran, right side. Lost the ball right in the hands of Junior Allen. Allen will drive, has an opening. Shot was blocked though. Huntemer somehow got his hand in there, knocked the ball away. Here come the Bobcats the other way, right side. Tetzloff, who's come back in. McCarty, top of the key, took a big step before he put the ball down. Gets the 10-footer to go. McCarty breaks the tie. Here comes Smith on the attack to Yellow. No, other way, Yellow to Smith. Allen's 3, no good. Ball knocked out of bounds. So for the Cobblers, they will bring So Rapid City Stevens girls come back. They win it by 10, 56-46. They were down at the half by 5. Watertown will be here tomorrow. Brookings across town to Carroll Higher. Here comes Durant on the attack left side. Tried to wrap the pass around to Benbow. But Benbow had overrun it by then. Off the turnover. Unofficially just the third for the Cobblers. 3 in the first quarter for Brookings. Not a minute gone here in the second period. Brookings with the basketball in a 2-point lead, 17-15. Kaler trying to shake loose of Allen. Splits the defense all the way to the basket. Can't control, and it'll be a foul on the floor. It'll be the first whistle of the second period. It'll go against Junior Allen, his first. So Gilbert White picked up his second foul late in the first quarter. He is still on the bench here to start period number 2. Baseline right, McCarty to bring it in for the Bobcats. Gets it into Kaler, looks up top, gives it back to McCarty. He'll take the 3, leaves it short. Tetzloff controls the rebound for the Bobcats, and now the Cobblers knock it away and come up with a loose ball. Preston Yellow, left side, puts up the floater, shot no good. Rebound cleared out by Bauer. Throws ahead to Tetzloff. Great hustle play by Junior Allen. Knocks the ball out of the hands of Tetzloff as he made his move to the basket. It will stay with the Bobcats, but they'll have to earn it from the left baseline. McCarty to bring it in. Brookings with their starting 5 out there. Get the ball in. The shot is open. The 3 is too long, though, for Huntemer, who has not scored yet. 8 points in the game for McCarty, leads the way for the Bobcats. Allen goes left side. Smith to Allen, top of the circle. Duran left side on the move. Kick it out right side. There is Benbow, too far over the rim. Rebounded by Kaler, off to Tetzloff. Throw it ahead to Bauer. Now in the near corner, McCarty. Works against a smaller Junior Allen. Steps through, shot is up, stripped away. Kaler comes up with it. The ball's loose on the floor. Hustling after it. Coming up with the loose ball is Sean Smith. Challenges Tetzloff and scores. 17 apiece. Sean Smith, 5'10", takes on the 6'5" Tetzloff and wins. Ball knocked away by Preston Yellow. Here comes Yellow, left side, all the way to the basket, lays it up and in. Yellow with a couple of baskets, and it's a 19-17 lead. That is the energy the dynamic duo brings off the bench for Coach TJ Hay. Timeout on the floor with 5:38 to go here in half number 1. The Cobblers lead it by 2, 19-17 on GoCobblersLive.com.
Ring in the new year with a great deal on a pre-owned 4x4 truck or sport utility from Denny Menholt Toyota. Shop a great selection of 4x4s and all-wheel drives from Ford, GMC, Nissan, Ram, Jeep, Subaru, and more. Plus, shop the area's best selection of used Toyotas and Toyota Certified Pre-Owned. Buy any Toyota Certified Pre-Owned, and we'll give you a $500 Visa gift card. Spend it any way you want. See us at Denny Menholt Toyota or DennyMenholtToyota.com.
So we were tied at 15 coming into this period. The Cobblers with a couple of baskets by Sean Smith and Preston Yellow. They have 4 apiece now off the bench, and it brought some energy to the Cobblers. Gilbert White comes in out of the timeout. He replaces Sean Smith in the lineup. Cobblers are going to go with a little backcourt pressure. Throw the ball into Tetzloff. Durant comes up with a loose ball. So the pressure works. Second turnover of the period for Brookings. Yellow up top to Allen. Left side, Gilbert White. At the free throw line to Junior Allen. He takes a little step, no call. On the run, the shot no good by Duran. Rebounded by McCarty. He'll throw it ahead to Tetzloff in transition. Not necessarily the play you want to make. Johnson with the ball goes left side to McCarty. I don't think McCarty realized who he was throwing it to. Tetzloff really not expecting it, but it worked out all right for Brookings. The 3 by McCarty was short. Johnson gets a loose ball, though, on the long ball. Underneath Tetzloff, takes a look. Johnson, top of the key, 3. Skips off the right iron. Rebounded by Duran, off to Allen in the front court. The Cobblers up 19-17. 4:40 to go, second period. Allen, top of the key. That is Yellow on the attack. Left side, kick it off. Corner, Duran, good for 3. And that is his second tray. That's 7 straight for the Cobblers after Brookings got the first basket of the period. The ball knocked away by Yellow, retained by Brookings. Throw it in the front court. Tetzloff way out over the 3 line, which is where the Cobblers like to keep him. Spins it over to the right side, handled barely by Hunnemer. They'll swing it back left side, and Bauer's 3 rattles in and out. Yellow comes up with the basketball. He'll bring it over the timeline, right side. Now slows things down to Gilbert White. In the lane, steps through, kick it off to Duran. Left side 3. That one is short. Yellow had it, lost it. McCarty comes up with it. McCarty all the way to the basket, lays it up with the right hand. Good. Nobody stopped him. He's got 10. And the lead for the Cobblers at 3, 22-19. White takes the 3 right of the circle. No good. Rebounded by McCarty. He's had a good first half for Brookings. Crossover dribble, takes the basket, puts it up with the left hand. No good. The follow is good and one. Johnson. No, it's Tetzloff with the basket. He has a chance to tie it up. Benbow will pick up his first. Isler will come in along with Owen Bissonette for the Cobblers and Sean Smith. Caden Matthew, who had been in the starting lineup all year, comes in now with 3:29 to go in the second period. His first appearance. Tetzloff's free throw, back iron, no good. Isler clears the rebound. So not able to complete the 3-point play. The Cobbler leads still at 1. White goes to Bissonette. Right elbow. Cross away. Smith will back it out between the circles. Right side. The shot is up by Bissonette. Off the mark. Tetzloff with the rebound. Cleared off to Kaler. On the far side, trying to run. Cobblers. White knocks it away. White, Tetzloff trying to time it. White spins around, goes to the ground, and that's one of the few times it looked like the defender actually made a pretty outstanding play. You can see Tetzloff trying to time it so he could go up with the block without making the contact. White spun into him, got enough contact to earn the free throw attempts. Tetzloff with his second foul. First whistle of the period against Brookings with 3:01 to go. And Gilbert White, 4 points in the first quarter, rattles in the first free throw here. Sends the lead to a deuce, 23-21. That'll bring Winston Plummer back in. Tetzloff picks up his second foul. They don't want to get their big guy in trouble foul-wise. Keeping the game close, Plummer will replace him. White's second free throw, flips the twine. We got them both. And McCarty back into the lineup. Didn't actually even see him go out. Kaler will sit down. So it's Johnson, Gavin Smith, McCarty, Hunnemer, and Plummer. Gavin Smith couldn't control the basketball. Here comes White. Goes up. Lee, he throws it down. That's the first time I've seen him dunk this year. It looked like he was going to go in and just lay it up, and he turned the hand over and threw it down. Big dunk for Gilbert White. Puts the Cobblers up by 5, 26-21. He was looking around, got his steps down, but I've seen him do that this year, and he just ended up laying it up and in. But that time, puts the hammer to it. Right side, Hunnemer trying to answer with a 3 and does.
3-point basket.
Hunnemer with his first points of the half. Left side, Matthew thought about it. Not one of their shooters. Back up top to White. Right side, Smith to Matthew. In the lane, put up the 10-footer and ran into that wall called Plummer. McCarty goes to Johnson right side underneath the Plummer. Plummer spins, retains control, but stepped out of bounds on the turnover. Number 3 in the quarter, 6 on the game unofficially for the Bobcats. Cobblers will have it with a 2-point lead. 26-24, 2:03 to go, period number 2. Sean Smith will handle the rock for the Cobblers. To Gilbert White. Looked at Matthew, keeps the ball, and runs into that wall called Plummer again. And Plummer just standing there. Gilbert White hits the floor hard. The foul will be called against Hunnemer. And Plummer, at 6'7" and a wide body, takes up a lot of space. Just short of having his own zip code. Gilbert White had to take the long way around to get to the hoop that time with Plummer standing in the lane. 27-24 off the made free throw by White. He's now 3 for 3. 9 points. Jace Bauer comes back in. And Tetzloff will come back in as well for the Bobcats. Just under 2 minutes to go in the first half. Tetzloff with 2 fouls. McCarty will sit down. He's been their offense with 10 points. Tetzloff has added 6. But McCarty's been the consistency in that offense. Second free throw by White, nothing but the bottom of the net. Flips the twine 2 times on that trip. And it's a 4-point lead. Junior Allen will come back in, and Gilbert White will sit down. Good substitution by Coach T.J. Hay. White with a couple of fouls, and he's hit the floor hard a couple of times. Just under 2 minutes to go. Cobblers with a 4-point lead. Good time to set him down. Drew Johnson with the basketball out top. Works against the man-to-man defense of Junior Allen. Allen will close out. Give the ball to Bauer. Up top, Tetzloff. Back to Johnson. Allen lost him. Johnson couldn't make him pay. The ball bounces out of bounds, and it looks like it went off of Bissonnette as he battled for the rebound. McCarty will come right back in, and Smith will sit down. Baseline right, McCarty to be the trigger man. They'll line up 4 around the box. Get the ball into Bauer. Back up top to Johnson, come left side. McCarty, cross-court pass to Johnson underneath to Plummer. Off the glass, it's good. Plummer with his second basket. Brings the Bobcats back to within a deuce. 28-26, Cobblers up. Minute 10 to go. Sean Smith, left side to Matthew. Hands it off to Junior Allen. 20 on the shot clock, plenty of time. Junior Allen thought about the 16-footer and said back up top to Smith between the circles. He'll back it out. Now 12 on the shot clock. Smith, stutter step left side to Matthew. At the foul line, give it off to Junior Allen. He'll take it to the basket. A bunch of black shirts, and there is Plummer coming up with the rebound. Ball to McCarty. Shuffle it off to Johnson. Ball stripped away by Junior Allen. Can't come up with the ball. Good job by Drew Johnson of shielding Allen off the basketball. 39.5 to go in the quarter. 26 on the shot clock. Drew Johnson will get the basketball in to Tetzloff. Back to Johnson. On the left side to Plummer. Left elbow. Over to Huntemer. There's that McCarty. That is McCarty. Gets a shot to go. He's got 6 in the quarter, 12 in the game. We are tied at 28 apiece. Isler, Junior Allen thought about the 3. Still plenty of time, though, on the clock here. 15 to go in the half. Smith and Allen play catch out front to Bissonnette. Looks for a couple of cutters, not there. To Isler, back to Allen. Allen has to go around Plummer, off the glass, no good. Isler battling for the rebound. And we are tied at 28 apiece. We were tied at 15 apiece at the end of the first quarter. Good first half here in the second game of our doubleheader. We'll be back a few minutes before the start of the third quarter. Here from Howard Nas, this is Cobbler Basketball on GoCobblersLive.com, part of the LiveTicket.tv network.
When you ask for Black Hills Surgical Hospital, you ask for someone who believes in hospitality. You ask for someone who treats everyone like a VIP and believes the absolute best shouldn't cost more and makes you feel comfortable, even when you are vulnerable. You ask for someone who cares about the little things as much as the big things. You ask for someone who treats you like you are loved, because you are. Black Hills Surgical Hospital. Ask for us by name.
Agriculture is like no other business, which makes Farm Credit Services of America like no other lender. Owned by the farmers and ranchers we serve, our customers have a voice in how we work, a stake in what we do, and share in our success. Discover a lender that works for you at Farm Credit Services of America.
The last great sale of the year is on at Danny Menholt Rapid Chevrolet. Shop over 350 used vehicles, GMCs, Rams, Fords, Chevys, imports, and more, including GM certified pre-owned. Buy with no money down and make no payments until spring 2025. Local and national lenders available and all applications accepted. And lower rates mean lower payments. Plus, buyers on site paying top dollar for all trades. Hurry! The last great sale of the year ends December 31st at Danny Menholt Rapid Chevrolet or DannyMenholtRapidChevrolet.com.
Hi, this is Nate Brown reminding you to join the Nate Brown Show live weekdays from 4 to 6 p.m. It's Rapid City's sports talk show and Rapid City's only call-in radio show with big-name guests from across the country to the local sports coverage you just can't get anywhere else. Join the conversation every weekday for thought-provoking sports talk. This is your show. Don't miss the Nate Brown Show from 4 to 6 p.m. on 106.7 FM and 1150 a.m. and stream us all the time at foxsportsrapidcity.com.
Do you have a pest problem? Got bats, ants, termites? Family owned and operated, Olson's Pest Technicians have had over 50 years experience taking care of pest problems in places across South Dakota, Nebraska, and Iowa. Utilizing brilliant methods such as Centricon bait stations for termites and Vicane treatment for bed bugs. There's no pest too tough for Olson's Pest Technicians. If you have pest problems, call 800-KILL-BUGS.
Lucky for us, life is full of choices, big and small. They define us, make us who we are. And when it comes time for you to choose, a car, home, your next big adventure, or start a new business, Farmers Union Insurance has the variety of coverage options to protect each perfect moment. Farmers Union Insurance. Contact your local Farmers Union Insurance agent today.
When the world feels big, a small note can mean everything. Find mental health support at sdbehavioralhealth.gov.
Best Western Ramkota Hotel in Aberdeen is the place to stay for business or the weekend family getaway. You'll feel right at home with ample parking, spacious guest rooms, and complimentary breakfast. And with a convenient location, you'll have easy access to local attractions and events in the area. While staying at the Best Western Ramkota, guests can enjoy an indoor water play land, an on-site Minerva's restaurant, exercise facility, wedding services, and a business center. For friendly service and a great stay, make your reservation today.
Where can you get surprisingly great rates on auto and renter's insurance? At State Farm. I'm State Farm Agent Matt McCormick, and I'm your one-stop shop in Rapid City for protecting your car and your stuff for surprisingly great rates. So stop looking around. Call me, State Farm Agent Matt McCormick, for surprisingly great auto and renter's rates today. Like a good neighbor, State Farm is there.
Individual premiums will vary by customer. All applicants subject to State Farm underwriting requirements.
When you ask for Black Hills Surgical Hospital, you ask for someone who believes in hospitality. You ask for someone who treats everyone like a VIP and believes the absolute best shouldn't cost more and makes you feel comfortable, even when you are vulnerable. You ask for someone who cares about the little things as much as the big things. You ask for someone who treats you like you are loved, because you are. Black Hills Surgical Hospital. Ask for us by name.
Have you heard the bad news? All have sinned and fall short of the glory of God, and the wages of sin is death. But have you heard the good news? God demonstrates his own love toward us in this, that while we were still sinners, Christ died for us. God so loved the world that he gave his only begotten Son, that whosoever believes in him shall not perish, but have everlasting life. Want to know more about life and hope? Call or text 605-858-3107.
Would you buy your insurance from a cartoon character?
What's up, Doc?
Cartoons are good for a laugh, but when you're in an accident or you need your home covered and need help, it's no laughing matter. That's why you need a real person, like Lance at Van Zee Insurance Associates. It's not just simple insurance either. Lance has you covered with home, life, auto, and business. Van Zee Insurance is your place to call. Stop by today or give Lance a call at 605-393-2399.
Out here, you learn that to keep growing, you have to keep changing. CHS and the farmers and ranchers we serve know all about change, because together we've changed agriculture. That's why we're the largest farmer-owned cooperative in the country. So farmers own the system they count on, with advantages at every step. From innovative tools that help crops grow, to grain processing expertise, to energy solutions, we create connections to empower agriculture. Learn more at chsinc.com.
Tom Anderson, we are back at Howard Nobbs Gymnasium at the half. We were tied at 28 apiece. We were tied at 15 apiece at the end of the first quarter. Brookings looking for their first win of the year. They are hanging with Rapid City Central. Let's take a look at the individual scoring. It's been balanced on both sides. 3 points for Jones Hunnemer. Brody McCarty had a very solid first half for the Bobcats. He leads away with 12 points. A couple of threes in the first quarter, added 3 deuces in the second period. 6 points for the big guy, Bergen Tetzloff. He shot the only free throw in the first half for the Bobcats. Missed on trying to complete a three-point play. 3 points for Gavin Smith, and Winston Plummer off the bench with 4. For Rapid City Central, Junior Allen, all 4 of his points in the first quarter. He had a 2 and a couple of free throws. Sean Smith and Preston Yellow each had a basket in each of the first 2 periods. They had 4 apiece off the bench. 10 points for Gilbert White, despite missing much of the second quarter because of foul trouble. And 6 points for Julius Duran. He had a 3 in the first and the second. 6 of 6 for the free throw line for Rapid City Central. Unofficially 6 turnovers for Brookings in the first half. 3 for Rapid City Central. Let's take a look at some of the scores here across state on the girls' side. Sioux Falls O'Gorman over Lincoln, 66-28. It was Brookings over Rapid City Central, 51-27. Just a minute to go in the fourth quarter. Sturgis leading Lee Deadwood, 57-16. Sioux Falls Roosevelt over Yankton, 63-46. Watertown gave Rapid City Stevens a little bit of a scare. Watertown led by 5 at the half. The Raiders outscored the Arrows by 15 in the second half, though, and come away with a 56-46 win at Carroll Dyer Gymnasium. Watertown will be here tomorrow afternoon for a doubleheader, while it will be Brookings visiting Carroll Dyer Gymnasium. On the boys' side, with Sioux Falls Roosevelt by 9 over Yankton, 49-40. Harrisburg downs Jefferson by 9 as well, 52-43. Number 1 Sioux Falls Lincoln big over number 5 O'Gorman, 69-32. Other games tonight, Rapid City Stevens, of course, at Watertown. No score in on that yet, and Sturgis is playing host to Lee Deadwood. No score there. We talked a little bit about this in the pregame, but just want to touch on it. If you have nothing better to do tomorrow, get in your car early and get over to Mitchell to the Corn Palace, the Hanson Classic. St. Thomas More takes on undefeated and... Now, where did I just lose him at? Oh, it takes on Dakota Valley. It's actually looking at the wrong deal. St. Thomas More takes on Dakota Valley tomorrow. They're not undefeated. Rapid City Christian, the number 3 team in Class A, takes on number 2 Hamlin. Hanson takes on number 4 in Class B, and undefeated Loyola Frederick. Lennox and Clark Willow Lake. Lennox 7-2 and ranked number 4 in Class A. And number 1 Castlewood taking on number 3 Viborg Hurley. Those are the Class B teams, so that's not even the complete schedule. There are other games going on. Didn't plan accordingly, though. And the steal by Allen lays it up and in, and the Cobblers will break the tie to start the third quarter off the steal by Junior Allen. Brookings, we talked about their turnover problems in the game against Huron. Did a better job of hanging on the basketball with just 6 turnovers. Underneath, Tetzloff spins to the right, lays it off the glass, ties it back. He's got 8. Cobblers really don't have anybody that can handle him in the paint as long as he can get the ball, keep it high, and keep his footing. Here comes Gilbert White attacking, spin it out to Allen. Left side, 3, rattles out. Rebound by Preston Yellow. Right between the wickets of Durant, but he's able to recover before it goes in the backcourt. He'll attack the basket. Come left side. Benbow with the fake. Allen, and Benbow gets called for the travel. Unforced turnover for the Cobblers. Gives it back to the Bobcats. Nearly a minute gone here in the third quarter. We are tied at 30 apiece. It's been very much a back and forth. There are really no runs to talk about. Cobblers had a 7-0 run after they trailed 17-15 to open the second period, opened up a 5-point lead. Put together a 4-0 run, but it's basically been back and forth. In fact, I'm looking at Brookings and trying to figure out how we're tied at 28 with the Cobblers putting together a couple little mini runs. Brookings closed the quarter on a 4-0 run. McCarty into Tetzloff, off the glass, won't go. Follow is up and good, and count it. Duran will pick up his second foul. And Tetzloff is into double digits.
Count the basket.
He shot the only free throw in the first half for the Bobcats. He's back to the line here to try to complete the three-point play. He failed to do that in the second period. Free throw here is short, but does the iron dance and falls through. Gets the three-point play completed. 5 straight now for the Bobcats after the Cobblers scored the opening basket of the period. Preston Yellow getting the start here tonight. Has the basketball in the far corner now. Up top to Gilbert White. Jump back out to Allen. To White, left side. One dribble up to Duran. Cobblers trying to find some opening. There's Duran with the leaner. The shot is blocked by Tetzloff, who hustled back off the screen and comes up with the block for the Bobcats. He has the ball on the dribble in the front court, left side. That is Hunnemer underneath Tetzloff, double teamed, and he looks over, finds Bauer wide open. Heads up play by the big guy. If you're double teamed, somebody's open, and if they're doing their job, they're going right to the hole. Bauer did, got the bucket, 5-point lead for the Bobcats. Allen, top of the circle, goes right side. Duran fakes the three, loses the ball on the jumper from the right elbow. Drew Johnson the other way. To Bauer, works against Yellow, spins to the right, leans through, shot is up, shot won't go. There's Duran with the rebound. He'll push it now. One-on-one against Hunnemer, steps through with the left hand, shot won't go. McCarty with the rebound. Had a good look, Duran swatted away, hit Yellow, went right back in the hands of the Bobcats. Johnson gets the ball to McCarty, backs in against White. Ball stolen away by Junior Allen. Allen to the basket, lays it up and in. A couple of Junior Allen baskets off of Brookings turnovers. Cobblers will take a timeout, trailing by 3, 35-32 with 5:16 to go. We're back with more Cobbler basketball on GoCobblersLive.com.
When life gets hard and our thoughts get too much to bear, finding the resiliency within us can help us find healing. The 988 Suicide and Crisis Lifeline provides 24/7 free support for anyone in suicidal distress or emotional crisis. All texts and calls are anonymous and connect you to local resources that uphold cultural values and pave the way to healing. Find the strength within you. Find the strength within our culture. Reach out if you need help today.
$5:16 to go, third quarter. Cobblers take the timeout to set up the press. Foul trouble, Gilbert White with 2. Duran with 2. Duran, now they're showing Duran with 1. They had Duran with 2. Usually I'm missing a foul. McCarty goes up top to Hunnemer. He'll go cross court, back to McCarty. They try and go underneath. Tetzloff, White with the steal. Yellow with the layup, left side. It's good. Off the steal by White. Preston Yellow. So all 6 points by the Cobblers coming off steals and converting into layups in the transition game. Cobblers trail by 1, 35-34. There's another steal. Then Yellow is held. They want a breakaway. And instead they'll say the ball out front. Hunnemer with the foul.
That's his second, first team foul of the third quarter.
So Hunnemer picks up his second foul. Tetzloff with 2, Hunnemer now with 2. Had Kaler with 1. White with the basketball. Steps through, gives it off to Duran. Allen, right side, Yellow, back up top to White. Thought about 3, he's going to drive. Got caught up in the air. He was too far away to shoot the scoop shot that he was set up for, and now we have a foul out front. No, it's a travel. White and Allen coming up with the play. Forced the turnover. That's 5 turnovers unofficially for Brookings here already. And we're not at the midway point of period number 3. 4:22 to go. Bobcats hanging on to a 1-point lead. We were tied at the half, tied at the end of the first quarter. Cobblers got the first bucket of the period, then 7 straight by Bobcats. And the Cobblers have answered with 4 straight of their own. Baseline right, Junior Allen to bring the ball in for Rapid City Central. Kaler will come back in, and Johnson will sit down. Kaler went out early here in the third quarter. I looked up and Johnson was in. Didn't even see him show up in there. Baseline right, Allen looking, waiting, gets it to Yellow right in the lane. Bounce pass underneath for Benbow. Not really the pass that you want to make. Benbow, not an offensive player. And the turnover by the Cobblers, their second of the period. Up top, Huntemer. Left side, Bauer. Bounce it underneath. There's Tetzloff. Backs in. Duran playing with 2 fouls. Went up in the air. Tetzloff had him. Just didn't draw the foul. Missed the shot. Here comes White with the basketball. Splits the defense. Spins around. Blocking foul underneath. Gilbert White's been caught up in the air. I think the last 3 times he's had the basketball, he's been caught up in the air really with nowhere to go.
Number 5 for Brookings, Jace Bauer.
Bauer will pick up the foul. That'll be his first. Not a lot of fouls whistled in the game. Allen and White with 2 fouls apiece. Now they show Allen with just 1. I'm ahead of the game on a couple of them here. Left side, Duran. To White. Right side, Yellow. Thought about the 3. Now takes the 3. Hits the 3! He's got 5 in the quarter, 9 in the game, getting the start tonight. And it's a 2-point lead for Rapid City Central, 37-35. Kaler works out front against Allen to the right side. Wants to hand it off to McCarty. Allen will pick him up on the switch. Underneath to Bauer. Look, put up the shot. Saw he was open.
Jace Bauer.
I was having a discussion with somebody earlier that not many players can do what Bauer just did, and that's catch the ball and go up with the jump shot in the lane. Allen has the ball knocked away. 3 black jerseys around him and a whistle. On the reach for the Bobcats. We'll get the call here in a moment. That will go against Kaler, his second.
Jonathan Kaler for Brookings, his second, 13th foul.
3 whistles against Bobcats here in the quarter. At 5, Cobblers will be shooting a pair. Get the ball into Duran on the left wing. Bad spacing. Give it to White. To the basket. Lays it up and in. Gilbert White has 12. Breaks the tie. 39-37. We knew this should be a close game. And it has been from start to present. Kaler works against Allen out front. Allen staying in front. Kaler can't shake him. Finally picks up the dribble, goes to McCarty. Still plenty of time. 15 on the shot clock. McCarty works against Matthews. Come in. Double team. White comes up with a steal from behind. Heads up play. Goes to Matthew. Right side. Threads the needle. Matthew with the basket. 41-37. White, what a beautiful pass. Through a couple of black jerseys right on the target. And there's Yellow with the steal. Throw it ahead, White. Matthew is open. White takes it in the basket, lays it up from the left side with the right hand. He's got 14. And the Cobblers 6 straight points off 3 straight turnovers. Lead it by 6, 43-37. Ball knocked away by Matthew. Pass intended for McCarty. Plummer will come in along with Gavin Smith. Huntemer and Tetzloff will sit down. I'm very surprised that Coach Mike McCarty has not taken a timeout. The Cobblers have put together 3 straight buckets off 3 straight turnovers. Get the ball into Kaler, showing some trust in the guys out on the floor. Yellow trying to stay in front of him, not quite as quick as Junior Allen, who's now trying to find somebody to guard. Gavin Smith, 3, couldn't get that one to go. Ball knocked out of bounds. It will be last touch by Bauer. Gilbert White getting in there to mix things up. For the Cobblers, it's Duran, Allen, White, Yellow, and Matthew. For the Bobcats, have Kaler, McCarty, Bauer, Plummer, and Gavin Smith. Right side, Junior Allen with the basketball to Gilbert White, left of the circle, steps back just inside the 3 line, left the 2 ball short. Created the contact with Bauer, then stepped back, but didn't have enough oomph behind it. And on the air ball, it will be Brookings basketball, trailing by 6, 43-37, a minute 25 to go, third quarter. Bauer trying to get the ball in. Allen not giving anything, but finally get it to McCarty. Right back to Bauer. Allen picks him up in the backcourt. Bauer all the way to the baseline, left side, now spins, still on the dribble, has the size advantage against Allen, and then he runs into his own guy, Plummer. Shot rejected by Duran, but right in the hands of McCarty, throws up the floater, won't go. Bauer battling with Duran, the ball's still loose, picked up by Gavin Smith. He'll take the 17-footer and drop it in.
Gavin Smith.
Great hustle by the Bobcats to stay with it. Gilbert White to the basket. He'll be fouled. That was lightning from the right wing.
Number 32, Gavin
And that will go against Gavin Smith.
Fourth team foul.
Just his first, but that is 4 team fouls now. Gilbert White, 4 of 4 from the free throw line. All of those free throws in the second period. He's got 14 on the game. Gilbert White and Junior Allen, the only two Cobblers to shoot free throws.
Jones Huntemer into the game.
First free throw drops through. Huntemer is in. Drew Johnson comes in. Kaler and Bauer sit down. Bissonette comes in along with Isler. White's second free throw is short. Plummer clears the board. Gets it off to Gavin Smith. Shot clock, game clock, about a 19-second differential. The ball, Yellow had the steal, couldn't come up with it cleanly. Plummer puts a dent in the floor as he hits the floor, hustling to come up with a loose basketball. And Brookings will take the timeout to retain possession. 41.3 to go, 30-second timeout. We'll take a quick 30 as well here on GoCobblersLive.com.
This is what matters. This is beyond X's and O's. This is the difference mutual respect makes. This is what character looks like. This is what defines us in South Dakota. This is sportsmanship. School sports, it's not the outcome that matters most, but the way the games are played. This message presented by the South Dakota High School Activities Association and the South Dakota Interscholastic Athletic Administrators Association.
Brookings, great hustle by the big guy, Winston Plummer, 6'7". They don't list weights on here, but he is a big boy. They may have to bring the crew out to do a little floor repair over there. He hit that floor hard. The great hustle by Plummer, retained possession. Brookings with the basketball, trailing by 5, 44-39, 23 on the shot clock, 41 on the game clock here as we round out period number 3. Huntemer with the basketball works against Preston Yellow out front, goes left side. McCarty thought about the 3. On the dribble, spins, kicks it out. Huntemer, and we have a whistle and a travel. Brookings with 8 turnovers unofficially in the quarter. 27.1 to go. Shot clock is off. McCarty, who had 12 in the first half, has not scored here in the third quarter. Junior Allen with the basketball. Looks to TJ Hay for the call. Preston Yellow, White, Isler, and Bissonette. The 5 on the floor for Coach TJ Hay to finish out period number 3. White wanted to throw it back to Allen. Allen started to go away, almost had a travel. White will take the 3. That is short. Bissonette gets pushed off the block by McCarty. Half-court shot by Huntemer, hits the board, but nothing else. And the Cobblers lead it at the end of 3, 44-39 as they outscore Brookings 16-11 in the period. Back with period number 4 on GoCobblersLive.com, part of the LiveTicket.tv network.
How do we solve our patients' hard-to-solve medical problems? Our doctors and specialists collaborate, sharing their vast knowledge and Mayo Clinic's unique expertise. It's this working together that helps solve our patients' hard-to-solve medical problems. Monument Health, proud member of the Mayo Clinic Care Network.
Shop the area's best selection of pre-owned Hondas and Honda certified pre-owned at Danny Menholt Rushmore Honda. Get financing as low as 0.99% APR on certified pre-owned Civics, CRVs, HRVs, and Passports. 0.99. Plus, shop a lot full of used cars, trucks, and sport utilities, including a great selection of all-wheel drive and 4x4 trucks and SUVs. Virtually any make or model, imports and domestics. See us at Danny Menholt Rushmore Honda or RushmoreHonda.com.
We finally have a score from Carroll Higher Gymnasium with a minute to go in the first half. Watertown was up by a deuce over Stevens, so they've got a close game going on over there. 26-24 was the last score we had there. It'll be Cobbler basketball to start the fourth quarter. It'll be Bissonette, Isler, White, Yellow, and Junior Allen, same way they closed out period number 3. Baseline right. Isler finds Bissonette on the curl underneath, his first basket.
Owen Bissonette.
The Cobblers lead it by 7, their biggest lead of the night. McCarty tries to cut into it and does, his first basket of the second half. He had 12 in the first half, a couple of threes in the first quarter, gets a 3 here to start the fourth. 4-point lead for the Cobblers. Yellow, that's going to be short. Rebound cleared by Tetzloff. It was Tetzloff, McCarty, Gavin Smith, Hunnemer, and Drew Johnson, the 5 to start the fourth quarter for Brookings. So a mix of bench and starters. Smith will take the 3. That's going to be short. Rebound by Yellow, knocked away momentarily by McCarty, or Hunnemer rather. It'll be Junior Allen with the basketball between the circles. Looks left, looks right, comes back left to Yellow. 2-3 zone now for Brookings. Up top, Allen. Left side, Yellow. Allen, 3, shot, good! Junior Allen drills his first tray of the night. Cobbler lead back to 7, 49-42. And Allen in double digits now with 11. McCarty goes left side to Tetzloff. Gavin Smith underneath, couldn't handle the basketball. The way it bounces, 8 turnovers unofficially in that third quarter. After turning it over just 6 times in the first half for Brookings, they turn it over here early. Minute and a half gone, fourth quarter, the Cobbler lead at 7. Brookings 0-8 coming into tonight's game looking for their first win, and it looked like they were in the hunt. And still are. 7-point lead can be erased pretty quickly with plenty of time to go in the fourth. Isler out top to Allen. Jump pass to Yellow, up to Allen. Right side, White from the wing. Fakes the 3, up top to Yellow. Ball knocked in the backcourt. It was tipped. Keep it live. Bissonette, Allen. Little stutter step, goes to the right side. Shot won't go. White went up high. But it is Hunnemer with the basketball for Brookings. Left side knocked away by Yellow. It will stay with the Bobcats. Preston Yellow with a big third quarter at 5 points. He got 9 on the game. Got the start tonight in place of Caden Matthew. A little bit more offense out there for the Cobblers. And they have struggled to score points at times this year. Win over Sturgis, they put up 58. Right side, McCarty with a quick move by Bissonette. Shot won't go. Bissonette clears the board. McCarty hits the floor. Here comes Allen the other way. They had Isler. White will drive to the basket, kick it out. Yellow, 3, right of the circle. Good! Preston Yellow. His second tray, and the Cobblers lead it now by 10, 52-42. Yellow, 8.5, 12 on the game. JV running mate Sean Smith had 4 points in the first half. We have not seen him in the second half. So Junior Allen with a 3 in the quarter. Preston Yellow with a 3, a 2-pointer by Bissonette. The Cobbler lead is at 10 underneath. Tetzloff. And I didn't hear a whistle, but coming down hard on the arm was Isler, his second.
Isler, his second team foul of the quarter.
Tetzloff still the only Bobcat to go to the free throw line here tonight. He is 1 of 2. Did not complete the backside of the 3-point play in the second quarter. Did complete the backside in the third quarter. Misses the first one here. Duran will come in. Bissonette will sit down. Good minutes by Bissonette for Coach TJ Hay. Julius Duran had a couple of threes in the first half. Nothing at all in the third quarter. Second free throw is good. So 1 of 2 from the line for Tetzloff. He's 2 of 4 for the night. And the lead cut to 9. 52-43. Cobblers will run some clock. 5 minutes to go here in the game. Duran, top of the key. Looks for the cutter. White goes instead to Isler. Up top, Yellow. Couple of dribbles over to Allen. Right side. Little stutter step. Left side to Duran. He'll drive the lane. Put it up in the lane. Floater won't go, but he drew the contact. I believe that'll be Tetzloff, and that'll be his third.
Brookings foul number 11. Mergen Tetzloff is third. First team foul.
And Duran will go to the free throw line to shoot. Cobblers 1 of 2 in the third quarter. Goes by White. White and Allen, the only ones to the free throw line prior to Duran's trip here. Flips the net once. Puts Cobblers back up by 10, 53-43. Trying to go for the Twine Twin killer here. And that one also good. Sent the net flying above the rim. Cobblers' biggest lead now at 11. Johnson gets the ball into Bauer, who works out top against White. White knocks it away. Bauer recovers. Wanted to go to Johnson, but Allen was closing off the passing lane. Now they'll get it to Johnson. He works against White on the left side. Gets the high pick from Tetzloff. Goes left side. McCarty. Back iron, no good. Bauer battles underneath. Had the ball for a moment into the hands of Gilbert White. Here comes White. All the way to the basket. Lays it up and in. Gilbert White with the basket. Cobblers lead it now by 13 as they start to pull away here in the fourth period. Underneath Tetzloff, looks for the double team, goes right side. Hunnemer shot, no good. Tetzloff with the rebound. Tetzloff with the putback.
Bergen Tetzloff.
Cuts the lead to 11 now. Try to get the ball underneath to Isler, and there's a whistle there. Be the second team foul against Brookings. Hunnemer will pick up foul number 3. And Isler has not scored tonight. First trip to the free throw line. Cobblers have shot well from the charity stripe tonight. Drops that one through. Lead to 12, 57-45. Cobblers 10 of 11 from the free throw line. Plummer will come in. So they go with the two big guys, Plummer and Tetzloff, as Hunnemer will sit down. And Isler, second attempt is good. Trips them both. And the Cobblers lead at 13. That is their biggest of the night. Cobblers will go full court pressure, throw the ball high to Tetzloff. Tetzloff hits the floor as he tried to get around Duran. Duran trips him up.
Cobbler foul number 12. Julius Duran is second.
They have him at 2. So nobody really in foul trouble for the Cobblers. Tetzloff and Hunnemer with 3 apiece. With 3:56 to go, just under the halfway point. The ball stolen by Yellow, lays it up and in. Preston Yellow has 10 in the half, 14 in the game. Another turnover off the steal by Yellow. Bauer, Yellow almost had it again, does come up with it. Here's Junior Allen, lays it up and in for the dunk. Allen looked, put it high off the board, and Gilbert White throws it down. 62-45, the play of the night, no doubt about it. And the Cobblers running away here in the fourth quarter. 3:28 to go. We have a timeout on the floor. We have a timeout here as well on GoCobblersLive.com.
Great news. I just got the State Farm personal price plan on our home and auto insurance.
You told our agent about my thing for romance novels?
No, you don't have to get that personal. Our agent just helped me choose affordable options to create a personalized price just for us.
Oh, sweet. Then you won't believe the love triangle Jen is in now.
Contact me, State Farm agent Scott Carlson, to create your personal price plan today.
Prices vary by state. Options selected by customer. Availability and eligibility may vary.
The house is still rocking just a little bit from that Junior Allen bounce off the glass for Gilbert White. We've watched a few Cobbler games and shared broadcasts, watched a few. Gilbert White's had the opportunity to have some dunks, and he just laid them up and in. He's got 2 tonight. He's got 19 on the game. He's hassling Bauer out front. The Cobblers smell blood in the water. Tetzloff in traffic will go to the line to shoot as Duran was in the vicinity. See if he picks up his third. It will be the third against Duran.
For the Cobblers, Julius Duran is
And Tetzloff, who is 3 of 6 from the free throw line. He shot the only foul shots tonight for Brookings. Back to the line here to shoot a pair. Has 13 in the game. That one rattles around and drops through. Looked like it was going to rattle out and then ended up falling through the hoop. He has 15. McCarty has 15. And now 16 as it was nothing but the bottom of the net on that one. 15-point lead for the Cobblers. White to Duran to Allen, left side to Yellow. Back up top to White. Attacks the basket. Got bumped. Shot. Won't go, but he'll shoot a pair. Third team foul against Brookings. Gilbert White back to the line. Plummer will pick up one.
Third team foul of the quarter. Gilbert White Jr. will get 2 shots.
Fourth trip to the line for Gilbert White, where he is 5 of 6 on the night. That one is good. And he's hit the 20 mark now. He had 26 in the win over Sturgis. He had 22 in the loss against Roosevelt. And he had more than 20 in the win against Jefferson. White's 3 is no good. The Cobblers kept it alive. The shot by Isler is no good. So White got 1 out of 2, but couldn't get the conversion. Junior Allen will pick up his third. So he did have 2. They just had him up on the board at 1 at one point. Team foul number 5, and Brookings will shoot free throws. With 2:58 to go in the fourth quarter, the Cobblers lead it by 16, 63-47. Tetzloff back to the free throw line. Buried them both last time after going 50% and misses the first one here. So to stay at 50 for the night, he had missed the second. He's gone 0 for 1, 1 for 1, 1 for 2. Misses both of them here. Junior Allen saves it back in. Everything going right for Rapid City Central here in period number 4. They lead it by 16, 63-47. Their lead at the end of period number 3 was 5 at 44-39. They put up 19 points. That's our highest output in quarters for the game. Gilbert White to the basket. Bauer with the foul. Good look from the high post on the pass to White.
Brookings foul number 5, Jason Bauer.
Bauer will pick up his second.
Fourth team foul. Gilbert White Jr. at the line, 2 shots.
Next team foul against Brookings will put the Cobblers at the line shooting 2, whether they are in the act or not. White hits the first here.
Back on the floor, Owen Bissonette for Central.
His 5th time to the line tonight for Gilbert White. Went 2 for 2, 2 for 2, 1 for 2, 1 for 2. Trying to get them both in. He does. Flips the net both times. 65-47. 18-point lead. McCarty brings the ball over for Brookings. Picks up the dribble. Goes Johnson. Left side Bauer. His 3 no good. Rebound through the hands of Bissonette, but that was because he was pushed from behind. And that will be free throws for the Cobblers. Huntemer picks up his 4th, and it will be Bissonette to the free throw line. Has a basket here in the fourth quarter. Actually got things started, if I remember right.
Owen Bissonette at the line for the Cobblers for the bonus.
So Bissonette. Free throw, good.
Alex Wainman for Brookings. Jared Bauman also checks into the game.
Jarrett Bauman in as we start to get the benches cleared. Sean Smith is in for Rapid City Central. Logan Soderlin has also come in, number 10.
Easton Graff will check in. Also Brody Nump for the Cobblers.
Here's where the scorebook gets messy in a hurry. Trying to get all these guys in. Broden Dump has come in for Rapid City Central as well. McCarty's still out there for Brookings. Has the basketball to Bauer. Right side Huntemer, back to Bauer. Left side McCarty. Makes a spin move. Cut off there by Bissonette. Tried to go backdoor. Ball knocked away. McCarty recovers. Far left corner. They'll come up top. Huntemer to McCarty. Takes the three, left wing, short. Rebound taken down by Sean Smith. Under 2 minutes to go. And the Cobblers up by 20 now, 67-47. Brookings will still be looking for their first win when they go to Carroll Higher Gymnasium tomorrow to take on the Raiders. Ball thrown away. In the front court, that is Alex Wallman. McCarty with the shot, won't go. Bissonette clears the rebound. Bissonette will bring the ball up court before he finally gets it to Sean Smith. Easton Graff on the floor for the Cobblers now, sets a high pick. Right side to Smith. Smith in the lane, kick it out left side, shot is up, shot is short by Bissonette. Rebound controlled by Bauer for Brookings, and they'll take a timeout with a minute to go to get some substitutes in. They're not bench players, though. It's Gavin Smith, Kaler, and Plummer all back in.
The innocence of youth. Is there anything any better? But soon they'll be in high school and
head out of here. Cobblers will be here tomorrow against Watertown in a doubleheader. Shot up by Plummer off the mark. Sean Smith with the rebound. That game you will have the Fox crew on the audio. I'll be back here at Howard Nas on Thursday. Spearfish and Rapid City Central play, and then Cobblers and Raiders, girls and boys, on Friday and Saturday. Those will be out at Carroll Higher Gymnasium. Fox will have those for you here on Go Cobblers, or actually up be on GoRaidersLive.com. Sean Smith makes the move to the basket. 68-47. You can always access them all through liveticket.tv as things wind down. Kaler will let the clock run down. See if he puts up a shot at the very end. He will not. And the Cobblers come away with a 69-47 win. 25-point output for the Cobblers in the fourth period. They hold Brookings to just 8 points in the quarter. So after being tied at 15 apiece at the end of one, 28-28 at the end of two, the Cobblers outscored Brookings in the third period, 16-11. They were up 44-39 entering the fourth quarter. Outscore the Bobcats 25-8. They come up with a 69-47 win. Cobblers now 4-5 on the season. The Bobcats drop to 0-9. Huntemer had 3 points tonight for Brookings. McCarty with 15. Kaler didn't score. 4 points for Bauer. Drew Johnson shut out tonight. Tetzloff had 16 points on the night. 5 points for Gavin Smith, and Plummer with 4. From the free throw line, all the free throws for Brookings shot by Bergen Tetzloff. He was 50% on the night, 4 of 8. For the Cobblers, great overall game offensively and defensively for Rapid City Central tonight. Junior Allen with 11 points and a couple of big steals. Sean Smith with 6. Preston Yellow with 14, 10 of those in the second half. 2 points for Caden Matthew. Julius Duran with 8 points. Benbow did not score. Bissonette had 3. Isler had 2. And Gilbert White, 2, 4, 5, 7, 9, 10, 11, 12, 22 points for Gilbert White. We still have just a first half score for Watertown, Rapid City Stevens. Watertown was leading at the half, 28-26. So the Cobbler girls got off to a quick start. They led 5-0. They ended up losing that game 51-27. They'll be in search of their first win tomorrow against Watertown here as part of that doubleheader. While the Cobbler boys are trying to keep things going, they've won now 3 out of their last 4 after tonight's win over Brookings. That's going to wrap things up. Thank you for supporting our sponsors at liveticket.tv and gocobblerslive.com. This is Tom Anderson. Thank you all for tuning in tonight to the Cobblers win for the boys, the loss for the girls against Brookings. Tune in tomorrow for the game here at Howard Nas against Watertown on liveticket.tv.
Same challenges you faced. How to make friends. how to fit in, how to be cool. We want our children to have everything they'll need to live fulfilling and productive lives. Make sure the kids in your family are among the more than 57,000 participants here in South Dakota who take part in high school sports or activities.